Hey everyone, I'm your DM or keeper for this campaign of Monster of the Week, Mitchell. Tales from the Table is a live play RPG podcast done by a bunch of LGBT friends telling stories through the medium of tabletop role-playing games. These first 2 episodes are just a snack to tide you over to the main event in New Orleans. I hope you enjoy our little spring break adventure in Oregon to introduce you to the atmosphere of the world we'll be playing in. Welcome to Tales from the Table. We're going to be playing a game called Monster of the Week. Kevin, why don't you start us off?
That's me. Hello. I'm Caitlin Young. And yes, you have to spell it right. It's Caytlynn. Caytlynn. I'm currently a communications major at Oregon Community State College. I'm only doing communications because really it's just some nice background while I get myself established as my one true passion of being a true crime podcaster. I'm 22 and we are currently, if I am not mistaken, riding around in my car. We're taking my vehicle because I get one of those because I'm a mundane.
Cool.
So yes, we are currently in a 2016 Subaru Impreza.
Hey, Caitlin.
Yeah.
Can you just tell us kind of how you look?
Imagine any girl any like basic white girl you would see in a Starbucks. That's it.
Cool.
I am wearing a nondescript cardigan. I may or may not be wearing yoga pants. I absolutely have a reusable Starbucks mug in the cup holder. We are listening to the latest of Taylor Swift.
Oh, I fucking love Taylor Swift.
And if I feel spicy, we might listen to some Miley Cyrus, although it's a little edgy for me.
I feel like that's a good way to segue into your character, Wesley.
Oh,
Can you
my
tell us
character?
what kind of character, what playbook you're using? And,
Okay.
Yeah, tell me all about my roommate and purported best friend.
Okay, so my name's Wes. I am playing Cassie Stokes. I am also a communications major, but it's just because Caitlin is just my best friend, and so I picked the same major as her.
Are you both in the same year?
Yes.
Awesome.
Of course.
Do you take all the same classes together?
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Do you help each other cheat on tests?
Sometimes.
I would never say anything incriminating on tape.
I happen to be wearing the exact same cardigan.
Okay. Now, we would not allow that. Where it's same
in blue.
brand, different colors.
Okay.
Absolutely. Come
Okay.
on now. No way we were about to roll out on a road trip wearing the same thing.
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
You would for sure have packed one of the same.
Oh yeah, I definitely have like her entire outfit packed away just in case.
So you guys can be twinners.
So we can be twinsies. But I'm playing the sidekick rulebook.
We're like Gretchen
How-
Wieners to
I'm
my
Gretchen.
Regina George.
Basically. How old?
I am also 22.
Seth, why don't you introduce your character?
I'm going to write down the name.
Okay. My name is Sunny Anderson. I know Caitlin from a journaling class.
Newspaper club, but all right.
So you both work for the school newspaper.
Yes.
Work for is a bold statement for me, but yes, go on.
Basically, I got into journaling because I wanted to start my own cryptozoology paper. Yes.
He's fucking crazy, but we've known him since high school. So.
Yeah.
Kevin loves this. Caitlin cannot stand it.
I always look suspicious. I'm a conspiracy theorist.
Awesome. What playbook are you playing?
The Flake.
There it is.
Awesome.
And basically, I wear a rumpled suit all the time.
Oh my god. Why are we traveling with this man?
He helped pay for gas.
Oh, that's fair.
And snacks.
Oh my god, he paid for the snacks. Did we also get him to pay for the hotel?
You're actually staying at a bed and breakfast.
Oh, thank God.
Oh god.
It's an Airbnb.
Oh my God. Who booked the Airbnb?
Your mother did.
Oh, thank goodness.
So, you all are driving down the road, listening to...
Katy Perry's new song, Harley's in Hawaii.
So you finally break through the trees and you see the small town of Astoria. You see the nice, quaint little houses. You can see your bed and breakfast is going to be kind of up with a great view of the ocean. So kind of not like in the center of town, but near the center of town. So you've been on the road, but you've had like, you kind of went on the scenic route and like
Took
probably
lots of
got-
pictures.
Yeah.
Took
Got
a lot
those
of selfies.
Instagram pics.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a lot of pictures
Which-
of rocks.
I'm guessing.
Why? He's so weird.
Yeah, but he also filled up us on gas.
That's fair. Thanks, Sunny.
You're welcome.
Oh my god. You're just so cool.
You do need to check in, so it's probably around like 11 o'clock.
Oh my god, we got up so early.
You're basic white girls.
I have had 14 mochas.
Are they white chocolate mochas?
They're every kind of mochas.
I've been drinking mostly peppermint mochas.
I drink straight
It's
black.
spring
It's
break.
like April.
I have my own mix, okay? I used to be a barista. I know how to make them.
And I only prefer black iced coffee. Cold brew, specifically.
Oh my god, you're just playing yourself.
Like myself.
With a trench coat.
A rumpled suit, thank you very much.
Is there a difference?
Are you fucking Rumpelstiltskin?
It was rumpled suit's coat.
You do have to check into your bed and breakfast by noon.
Let's do that.
Yeah, we should probably go do that.
Okay.
Okay, I will meander my 2016 Subaru Impreza.
So you maneuver it
Yes.
through town, seeing all the cute little houses that you want, like, are definitely taking note of to go and take pictures.
I'm taking selfies out the window. Smile, Caitlin.
I'm doing the, very serious pose. I'm like, oh, stop. Glamour shot. Oh, no. Vogue.
And you make your way up the hill to this cute little house with a wraparound porch. It's painted like a lavender color, but it's like a very muted lavender. Less shitty pews. A quaint little B&B with a sign out front that's all in like nice little letters that says the Sea Breeze Bed and Breakfast. So a lady walks out, a middle-aged woman walks out. She's wearing very cute, very quaint, like housewife kind of clothes, which sounds super, super misogynistic, but like it's almost like she never left the 50s.
Oh my god, I just love your outfit.
Oh, thank you, darling. My name's Laura Tanner. This is my little bed and breakfast. Are you folks the
Party for young? Yeah, that's it.
I didn't quite catch your name.
I didn't mention it yet, so that would,
Oh,
yeah.
what's
Hi.
your name, doll?
I'm Caitlin.
Hi, Caitlin.
I
I heard-
think my mother Elizabeth was the one who called.
Yes, I believe she did.
Yes. I would like to apologize. I've met my mother, and I've dealt with her on the phone, and I'm sure she was egregiously unpleasant.
By the way,
Why don't I show you all to your room?
I would
just,
appreciate
just
that.
side
Thank
note,
you.
I've got all this on Snapchat. The whole conversation is now on my story.
Oh, I only use Insta stories.
Oh, I don't get on the internet very much.
Oh, you're not missing much. There's a lot of great cat memes these days, though.
So Laura Tanner, shows you in to see this small but very cozy and like it's organized, but it's kind of cluttered. There's a lot of stuff, but it's very
It's
organized.
like a lot of kitsch, a lot of like Hummel figurines on the shelving and whatnot.
Yeah, but there's also like a bookshelf that is obviously overstocked with books.
Gotcha. So very busy, but like
Yeah,
very
busy
quaint.
but very clean.
Gotcha.
I take note of the books. I look at all of the books, like give a quick glance over, looking at the titles and whatnot.
Okay. You happen to see actually quite a few books on cryptozoology, and just the area in general. You also see a lot of like Old English books.
I have a
And
messenger bag that I slip the cryptozoology books into.
Well, you're walking in as a group, and there's also like Lara is right there with you. I mean,
Never mind.
He
then.
didn't say he was doing it wisely.
well, it's also like across the road. Like you'd have to leave the hallway.
This is when we mentioned Sunny does have 24-foot long arms.
He is secretly an alien.
Well, in that case, I don't do that. But I'll take note of the cryptozoology books.
So that's on one side of the hallway through the front doors. On the other side, you see like a small. It's kind of like a kitchen, an open kitchen dining room area that has windows that face the ocean.
Breakfast nook? Breakfast nook?
Yes, there's
Breakfast nook.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's been stopped. Like there's also in the breakfast nook, there's like a little counter that has like your toaster and like where you assume milk and cereal stuff goes and stuff like that. All of your condiments for your breakfast materials. She says, "Now your rooms are going to be out upstairs. I'm here on the ground floor, so I will be staying in the house with you. But so why don't you head on up?"
Okay. And I do that.
Okay. So she shows you your room. I mean, it's just like the rest of the house. Very busy, but very clean. The bedrooms themselves are not as busy. They're a little more bare, just so that you can kind of add your own bit of flair. I didn't mean to rhyme that.
But you did.
I can make a rhyme anytime.
All day, every day, baby.
So, and there's like drawers to put your belongings in and kind of make yourselves at home. There are only 2 rooms, though, which you know that your mother would never ask for just 2 rooms because she's who she is.
Is there a third room on this floor, or is it only the 2 rooms on this floor?
There are just the 2 rooms on this floor, but one of them has 2 queen-size beds. The other one is just a twin-size bed.
Gotcha. I am going to look at Cassie, and I'm going to look at Sunny, and I'm going to wordlessly do a heel turn and say, "I will be right back," and I will go back downstairs to find Mrs. Tanner.
Did you guys want to do anything upstairs before I go to Kevin, or?
I'm just gonna take more pictures, like a picture out of the view. Oh my god. Also,
Sunny, oh, yes.
also just think about how creepy Sunny is, because I don't like him, and I don't know why he's on this trip.
Okay. Sunny, you haven't done a lot. What would you like to do?
Well, I would like to check out my room.
Okay.
So I want to go in the room and kind of investigate it, look around.
Okay.
I am definitely going to see if it's bugged.
Okay, how are you doing so? Because the way that Monster of the Week works is you kind of explain your action, and if it happens to fit under one of the action moves, then you roll. But otherwise, I kind of just give you information or let you do things. So are you just like rifling through everything? Are you...
Yeah, like I said, I wanted to like check the room for bugs.
Okay.
And I
So you're, like,
ruffle
crawling
through
under
the
tables
dressers.
and-
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm definitely doing
Okay.
that. And under the bed and moving the covers.
Meanwhile, Cassie's is just like sitting on one of the beds.
Sitting on one of the beds, taking pictures.
Okay. So you go back downstairs, and Laura Tanner is on the phone, and she's like, "Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah."
I will. She is the phone like a wall phone? Like,
It's a wall phone. It's a quarter
okay,
wall phone.
that's yeah. This is Scream 3. I'm just going to sort of. Is it in the kitchen or is it in the the foyer?
It's in the kitchen.
Okay, I'll sort of lean against the counter and just kind of look around. Not really looking at anything in particular. Just kind of looking around, being patient.
Okay. She hangs up the phone and turns around. And she goes, "Oh,
Oh,
Yes,
hi.
is there?
Hi, Mrs. Tanner. Real quick, little questione for you. I thought we had booked a 3-room stay, but I only see 2. Is there a room downstairs one of us is staying in, or in a guest house?
There was a guest house. However, we did have a really bad storm like a couple weeks ago, and there's a hole in the roof. So I didn't know if y'all wanted to stay in there.
How big's the hole in the roof?
Well, I can go out and show you if you'd like.
Well, listen, I just need a rough estimate. Like, is it large enough that a particularly devoted person could crawl through it?
I had this conversation.
Like, hypothetically, if a person were to be oddly obsessed with you and consider themselves your best friend and decided that they needed to sleep beside you every single night, or hypothetically, if somebody was convinced that maybe, just maybe, alien robots might be living in your hair, so he wants to go through them in the middle of the night. Hypothetically, could either one of those scenarios be prevented?
Are you okay, doll?
I just want to know if there's a 3rd room option. There's 2 rooms I'm not sure is going to work out for me.
Why don't you stay in my room?
No, I wouldn't want to. Now listen, I don't want to put you out. This is
No,
your
it's
home.
really fine.
It is your home. I would actually prefer the guest house. If we're being totally honest, I do enjoy a nice little quiet morning where you can wake up and not have to worry about anyone smelling your hair or asking you what you think about Roswell. So I'm very much on board with the guest house concept. I love that. I just need to know, apropos, the size of the hole in the roof. I can deal
Why
with
don't I go out and
raccoons.
show you?
I can golf club a raccoon. I'm good. I'm not worried about that.
So she just kind of she's like beckons you to follow her.
And I do.
Okay, so you walk out and you see, guest house was a
Generous term?
generous term. It's kind of like she bought one of those like regular door, not garage door sheds and like furnished it.
Uh-huh.
And
It's
then
a she shed.
basically,
I appreciate that.
yeah, it's a she shed that she's put some plumbing in.
She shed by the she shied.
Yeah, so like you'll have your own sink and toilet, but like you'll have to go inside to shower and such, unless you like. There is, oddly enough, like a trough of water behind the house that is like the size of a bathtub. So you're not sure what that's all about, but like.
Mrs. Tanner, what is the lock situation on this building? Padlock level minimum higher? Higher?
Due to all of the disappearances that happened recently, we've been a little more on lockdown. So I did install some locks on there. You can lock it from the inside.
Yes.
And then I do have an extra key for guests. Yes.
That will not be necessary. One for you, of course. It is your property. Mrs. Tanner, this is the most beautiful piece of architecture I've ever seen in my life. I will only be using it for sleeping. During the day, I am perfectly fine. Spending, I do enjoy some good quality time. I do not mind sleeping in there. I will happily sleep in there. I slept in worse things during my initiation at my sorority house. Kappa Lambda Nu.
Oh, you're a sister too?
Oh, I thought so. I thought I saw a KLN on you. KLN for you, KLN Kappa Nu.
Well, I think that's good to do.
You just hear in the background, I'm singing the sorority song. I don't know the words. I'm just going.
Now that extra key will be destroyed by hellfire, right? Thrown into the pits of that mountain.
Why don't I just give the key to you?
That would be awesome. I would love that. I would love you. Here's $20. never speak of this again.
Oh, will do.
Thank you.
She
I
instead
start to cry a little bit.
she hands you the key and she starts to walk. You think she's gonna go inside, but she actually walks next door.
Like there's a house next door?
Yeah, there's a house. Next door.
Okay.
There's like 3 up on this tier.
Okay.
Like you're on a terrace up here.
So I'm out in this shed. Do you wanna I will really quick before I investigate the shed. Go back inside.
Okay. Okay. While that conversation's happening outside, let's go back to you two. You don't find anything. Like there's no trap. It's a normal house. There's no surveillance.
No camera.
Well, I put more at ease, definitely.
I think I'm also gonna start just going through drawers and stuff, seeing if anyone left stuff behind.
Okay.
I put my things in the drawers,
Oh.
like my clothes.
Oh.
Like his clothes.
Like my clothes. My rumpled suits.
Now I will have to specify: did you stay in the 2 queen-size bedroom, or did you go to the twin-size bed?
Did you pick the first room you saw?
I picked the first room I saw.
So you're just emptying your stuff into the room with the 2 queen-size beds.
Hey, Sonny.
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
Yeah. Oh, is this your room?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll move.
Me and
It's fine.
Caitlin are staying in here.
All right. My bad.
Does Sunny have any siblings?
No.
Okay.
He's an only child.
That's what I thouch.
That's why I was a little bit confused. I'm sorry, I don't have any brothers or sisters. Anyways, I pack up my things.
Which is a
That's
wild
so
thing to say,
weird.
just out of nowhere. I'm sorry. I'm an only child.
Why okay. Okay, Sonny, it's fine. It's fine. Just go next door.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so you go next door. This one's not as barren as the other one. Like the other one had like nice furnishings and everything, but it was relatively bare. There weren't a lot of like pictures or anything like that. It was mostly just kind of a plain room. This room, however, is there's only 1 light fixture and there's only 1 window, so it's a little bit darker and smaller than the larger room. There is a desk in this room, and there was not one in the other. There was a dresser and 2 nightstands in the first room. In this room, there is not a nightstand. You just have the desk and a twin-size bed, and there's a dresser. So
I put my clothes in that dresser.
Okay.
Now that we've cleared the confusion. I again check the room for bugs, because I'm overly paranoid, of course.
Okay. In this room, you do happen to find a small book that's worn, like the cover's worn and everything. On the inside, it does have a picture of, it looks like a person with like insect wings just on the inside. So once you open up the book, the first page, like the cover page, there's no words on it. It just has a picture of a person with and it's almost more of a silhouette. It's not really detailed at all. And other than that, you find a small flashlight.
Is the picture is it like a hardback book?
It is a hardbound book, yes.
And it is on the inside. Is it on the flyleaf, like the first page?
Yes.
Oh my god, that's my
Okay.
favorite band. Flyleaf?
I slowly tear the picture out, fold it up, and put it in my suit coat pocket.
Okay.
What color is the suit? I have
It's a
to
beige.
know.
It's probably puke green.
It's actually tan.
I knew it.
And then I
Please,
have
for
like
the
a
love of
red.
God, tell me that it
Does
is
it
not
have-
plaid.
Does it have
No.
tweed? Does it have the tweed pocket? The tweed elbows?
It does.
Yes.
And also, I'm wearing a red striped tie.
It's spring break.
It's Christmas.
I mean, us right now recording, it is definitely Christmas time.
Yeah.
In game, it's time to get wild and drunk.
Does anything I do make sense?
No.
Anything
No.
my character makes sense?
No.
That's what I thought. It is a linen suit, though.
What?
But with, like, the tweed, I don't know. It's for some reason, it's got the
I
tweed
hate
elbows.
everything about this wardrobe.
Hmm.
Do
It's
you
a
shop
fashion
exclusively
disaster.
at, like, thrift stores?
Yes.
This is
Oh, you fit
why
right in with
I'm
the people who live here.
This is why I'm sleeping in
Um,
the guest house.
So he went in there and you just like hear some ruffling around him.
I figure he's probably putting his clothes in the fucking dresser like
And
a
doing
fucking
this-
weirdo.
And doing the same weird spider monkey stuff that he was doing in this other one.
I definitely recorded all of that, by the way.
Cool.
Monkey stuff?
Is there a balcony in our room? In my room, I guess.
No. So the way that so it's a covered wraparound porch, so there is like, you can see the roof from around where you're at, but there isn't actually like a balcony or anything.
Okay.
So,
Can
although
I?
there is a balcony on the roof, so like part of the roof is a flat roof, and then there's like half of it.
Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna go downstairs, see what's taking Caitlin so long. Because I'm like, we're supposed to be sharing this room together, and she just ran off.
Okay.
I have just walked back into the kitchen.
Okay. Real quick, what is your kind of history? How did you grow up? What kinds of things, like how outdoorsy was your family, and how...
I come from a fairly rich family, but, you know, I wanted to go to community college with my best friend. Like, I could have gone to any of the colleges in the
We
area.
met in our
but-
senior year of high school.
Yeah. Me and Caitlin met in our senior year. We just became best friends.
The darkest day.
But my family's rich, and, like, they didn't really want me to become a communications major, but I just had to follow my best friend.
Okay, so home life-wise, how immaculate were the gardens at your house?
Oh, just the most immaculate. Like, my mom has very much a green thumb. And by green thumb, I mean she hired the best gardeners.
The Green Thumb Gardeners.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dad wasn't... Dad went on travels a lot. He had a lot of business trips.
It's a coffee magnate.
Will you roll 2d6s for me real fast? This isn't actually going to be like an official check thing. I'm just trying to see.
That is a 5, good sir. Do I add anything to it?
Add your weird to it.
+1, so 6.
Okay, that'll do it. You see in one of the pictures it's like a small creature. It's like a humanoid creature, and they kind of look. They have like knobby little fingers, and they're small. They're wearing kind of worn clothes a little bit, but they look like they stole them off of like a baby doll or something like that. It's an old picture, but it just happens to catch your eye as you're walking down the stairs. And you remember just being out in the gardens with your mother, and you remember seeing a small person with insect wings when you would be out in the gardens with your mom. But it's like an early memory, so you're not sure if it's
more like a
more of a dream or if
dream.
you remember it.
Okay.
Alrighty, and right as soon as you get to the bottom of the stairs, Caitlin walks back in.
Oh my god, Caitlin, what took you so long?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I was checking out the awesome view.
Really?
It's a gorge.
Oh my
We're
God.
gonna have the best spring break ever.
Oh my god, let's break out the White Claw and Red Bull.
I've already got a 48 pack ready to go.
Yes.
In the Impreza.
Oh my god. I knew you were my best friend for a reason.
Yes, girl.
Yes, girl.
While you guys are kind of doing your like yas queen yas sort of thing, you do hear an oddly melodic sound. It's almost like a roar mixed with someone singing, mixed with like a musical instrument.
Oh my god, I wonder if Sonny's watching his weird documentaries right now.
And shortly after, you see a bird fly right into the window.
The fuck?
I would like to take one of my moves,
Okay.
which may or may not happen. We're going to see. I will touch Cassie on the wrist and go, "Don't worry, I'll check it out."
Okay. Can you explain what?
So it is a move from from the Mundane playlist called "Don't Worry, I'll Check It Out," which of course I had to take Whenever I go off by myself to check out somewhere or something scary, mark experience. Which I don't think this is going to be a big enough deal to mark experience, although I don't know. There could be a Sasquatch out there. I don't know yet. But I figure we gotta start using some moves. We gotta start flexing.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Emphasis on by myself. So that's why I'm not sure if this would count because Cassie might tag along.
Are you sure you don't want me to go with you?
You know,
I really should.
It's a dead bird.
Roll a
I hope.
manipulate someone.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Rolling the dice.
So for manipulate someone, it says once you've given them a reason, tell them what you want to do and roll plus charm. So for another hunter on a 10, if they do what you ask, they mark experience and get +1 forward.
Oh.
On a 7 to 9, they mark experience if they do what you ask. On a miss, it's up to that hunter to decide how badly you offend or annoy them. They mark experience if they decide not to do what you asked. Monsters and minions cannot normally be manipulated.
I'm just gonna go see if it's dead. If it is, I'm gonna come back in, 'cause gross. That's a dead bird.
Alright.
That will be an 8
An 8?
for manipulate someone.
Okay. If you want to persuade her further
I
and
will
give her
leave
reason.
it at that, 'cause it's a dead bird.
Okay.
Now, would this be a good time for me to use my move?
Oh my god.
It's called As You Wish.
Oh my god.
Mark experience whenever your hero, which is Caitlin, orders or requests you to do something you don't want to do, and you go ahead and do it anyway. So, like, I really don't want to leave her alone, but she seems really insistent.
I feel like this would be a perfect time to use that.
Okay.
I should note, I have not looked at the sidekick playbook.
So does this mean I mark 2 experience then?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Yes. Hey, your DM and Keeper Mitchell again. If you're enjoying what you hear, just a reminder that we have a lot in store and we'll be releasing our New Orleans campaign March 28th. Enjoy the rest of the episode. You do hear the bird and the sound.
And 2 screams synchronized.
But they're like in a harmonious pitch.
I definitely harmonize with Caitlin's scream.
Actually, right now I have headphones in and definitely.
So you don't hear
listening to a
anything.
podcast. I don't hear anything. But
What kind of podcast are you
He's
listening
listening
True
to
crime.
to? Okay.
And
Don't tell Caitlin.
I don't tell Caitlin that.
It's the
because,
only thing we bond over.
But
I don't really
Anyways,
understand her obsession with
I have
it.
this
I'm not gonna say
move
anything.
called Net Friends. Know
Net
a lot
Friends.
of people on the internet, and I can roll charm to help them with, or to have them help me with a mystery.
Okay.
And then if they're available, they can help me get special information. So I kind of want to know what type of creature this like person with insect wings is.
Okay. So do you like how do you ask the internet?
Do we have Wi-Fi?
I kind of look.
Yes.
Did we get the Wi-Fi password?
I
you-
really need it for my fucking Spotify
Was it
playlist.
taped to the
It's
bottom
taped
of
to
our
the-
key?
It's actually on the fridge, and it's like on a big card that says Wi-Fi password.
Is it still like the
You-
generic
I
password?
will retcon that you did see the card when you were, glancing around trying to pretend like you were busy doing something, even though you were just waiting for Laura to get off the phone.
Cool. I will also retcon that I shot the other 2 a quick text
Okay.
with the Wi-Fi password.
Mhm.
So you're welcome. I got you, girl.
Thank you. And so I kind of stopped my podcast because I got lost in thought thinking about the picture that I saw earlier.
Okay.
So I pull it out and I'm like, I wonder if any one of my friends, my internet friends, knows what this is. Like I'm so curious. I just want to know what it is. So I contact a guy named Bronson, and I found him on one of the cryptozoology forums that I follow on Reddit.
Okay. So do you shoot him an email? Do you shoot him like a Facebook message?
Like a direct message, yes.
Okay. Awesome. Do you roll dice for this at all or anything?
Yeah,
It says
roll charm.
Roll plus charm.
Charm's +0, so it should be fun. 9.
9. Mixed success. So
Yeah, it says they're prepared to help, but it's either going to take some time or you're going to have to do part of it yourself.
okay. So he shoots back a little slowly. He's like, "Hey, dude, I'm working. I'll get back to you as soon as possible, but it sounds like maybe the book that you got it from might have some information or something. Maybe check the house for anything. I'll get back to you as soon as I know, and that's going to be probably in a couple hours or so."
Okay. So I respond, thanks. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. You do not get a response from that.
So I go back to the book and thumb through it.
Okay. You see, just like glancing over the table of contents, this is a book about fairies. And you can see, like, it has some folk tales about fairies. It has what fairies kind of represent, where they can be found, how to communicate with them and see them.
Where did they come from?
Where they
Where
come
did they
from.
go?
Well,
go?
One of them's named Cotton Eye Joe.
so it basically is like a field guide of fairies.
Okay. I guess from like my earlier studies, I kind of gathered that this was some type of fairy or pixie.
Okay.
But I wasn't sure exactly what type, which is kind of what I wanted to know, and I wanted to
Yeah.
know why it was here.
So you did notice that there were a lot of cryptozoology books downstairs, and there's kind of a lot of sort of off pictures kind of in the house. Not like family pictures that are like twisted or anything, but you, like some of the statues that were downstairs, the porcelain statues were of fantastical creatures and fairies and things like that. Cassie and Caitlin, you see outside, well, you hear first just some loud music.
And then the bird, yeah?
No.
Oh, so we're
is
outside
different.
and we hear, oh, okay.
Wait,
Oh,
but
Cassie's by
yeah,
herself.
we'd be
Okay.
separated at this point.
You both do hear the music because a car is pulling up to the same terrace right as you're starting to walk outside, Cassie.
Caitlin?
Caitlin,
Try.
sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Yeah?
Caitlin would not be very happy about that.
No.
So you're going out to check on the bird. You walk down the stairs from the porch, and this car pulls up, and there's a bunch of dude bros from not the same school, but like another community college.
They go to Oregon Tech.
Yeah.
Our rivals.
But among these, this group of kids, you see one of the hottest guys you've ever seen.
Now, they're the ones playing music, right?
Yes.
So this bird's dead, right?
Yes. So you go over to where the window was, and the bird is not completely dead. It's walking around and doing like that weird duck thing when it's got a broken neck, where it just kind of walks around, but its head isn't actually up, so it's just like flopping its head around.
Yeah, I see that. I'm like, nope, not dealing with that. And I go back inside.
Okay, before you go inside, you do catch a glimpse of something in the woods. Don't quite make out what it is, but you do see something in the woods.
Could I count this as a follow-up of the Don't Worry, I'll Check It Out?
Yes.
Okay, then I will go to the woods.
Okay, so go ahead and mark 2 points of experience then.
Ooh, I'm gonna die.
So,
I do have my purse, so I'm ready.
okay. Okay. You go into the woods, and whatever you saw has kind of gone away, and you don't, like, you can see that something was there, but you don't see it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hear a buzzing next to your ear.
Is it like an electrical buzzing or like a bee?
It's like a bee.
I will instinctively like swat my hand, like not like trying to smack it, but just like the oh shoo.
Okay. When you go to shoo this thing, you thwack something, and it's a little more sturdy than a than a bee.
Cool.
And you hear a eh!
Cool. Does it do I still hear the buzzing?
You can still hear the buzzing, but it's not like right next to your ear. It's like shifted a little bit.
Awesome.
So, and it's
going
greeted
to-
by 2 more buzzings.
Awesome. I'm going to place one hand in my purse and very slowly turn around.
How long has Caitlin been gone at this point?
Caitlin has been gone for, I'm going to say, approximately 5 minutes.
Okay. Well, that's too long to be checking out a bird. So I'm gonna hurry and call Caitlin.
Okay. Your phone buzzes, and the buzzing shifts from up high to down low.
Come on, Caitlin.
Up
my
high to
God.
down. I'm sorry.
So, up by your head to down by your pocket or your purse, wherever
Gotcha.
your phone
I
is.
do keep my phone in my back pocket.
Okay. So yeah, it goes from your head to your butt.
Okay. I have turned around at this point, I presume.
You don't see anything.
Okay.
Ring, ring,
Ah.
ring.
Are you
ring,
gonna answer
ring,
that? Or
ring.
you
I
hear
don't-
something start to move around your pocket, like something's trying to get into your pocket, but can't quite pull your phone out of your pocket.
I will take my hand out of my purse,
Okay.
complete with, of course, one of the mundane's gear, because I do get 2 pieces of weaponry.
Okay.
I have chosen a small handgun.
Okay.
It's a Kimber Micro,
Okay.
which I will pull out and turn my head very quickly back to my back pocket.
Okay.
Is it pink?
You still don't see anything.
No, it is white with a mother of pearl inlay. My mother got it for me as my 18th birthday present. She's next Green Beret. I will, now that I sort of with my hand that my purse is slung over, I don't know, should I have one of those chain purses? I don't know.
I don't think that fits your aesthetic.
Well, listen, I just gotta be packing my heat at all times. That's all I really need it for. I am just going to kind of reach for my phone
Okay.
and retrieve it.
Okay. You have a call from Cassie.
I decline immediately.
Boo, you whore. That bitch. I walk out
Okay.
into the front porch.
Okay. You see a bunch of really athletic jocks getting out of a car.
Blasting.
Is the music still
Ray.
playing?
No, because the car's been turned off.
Okay, I'm just oh, hi, boys. How's it
You
going?
You get 1 cat call.
Am I just not as hot as Caitlin? I need to fix that.
I'll come back to you. I want
She's
to play
gonna
out
wear my skin.
Cassie's thing.
Proceed.
So, and the one who cat called you begins to approach.
Okay.
The others are getting stuff out of their car and they're throwing
Swaggers?
stuff to you. Yeah, he's got that swagger.
Yeah.
He's definitely trying to impress you.
Is he hot?
They're all hot in your book.
Give him
Okay.
a rating.
He's like an 8.
He's 8? Oh my god. Oh. Reminds me of my ex-boyfriend, Tommy.
He's the least attractive of all of them.
Oh
over
my
there.
god.
Tommy Smurl.
Tommy Smurl.
And he is like, hey.
Oof.
Oh, hi.
Oof.
I'm twisting my hair around.
He says, listen, is it just you or
Oh no,
and his friends yell from across the way. They're like, dude, we just saw her sister.
I shiver instinctively.
I know, it's My best friend Caitlin is here, and then we got some random tag along too.
Random tag along. So like, there's 3 of you.
He's
Yeah,
Filipino.
but he's really weird.
Oh, he. Okay, cool.
One
Listen.
of them perks up.
All,
The driver who was blaring Carly
two
Rae
drinking-
the 2 in the front seat,
was
and he's like, "Oh, well, we're gonna have like a bonfire down at the on the beach. Yeah, we're gonna be partying on the beach if you guys wanted to join us. Just, oh, I guess I should introduce myself. My name's Stan.
Turned off by the name, but okay.
suddenly somebody's become a 6. I apologize to any stands out there listening. You're beautiful and very sexual. This one is not.
I did already say that he's the least attractive out of the group.
Okay.
This is my friends Duke, Carl, Kyle, and Wyatt.
I'll have to talk to my best friend, but we'll probably be there.
Sweet.
Cool.
He walks away and he winks at you.
I just kind of give the flirty kind of thing back.
Cool. They empty their car and go in, and your call gets declined.
That bitch.
I like that you're just like, hey, the whole time. Just ringing.
I am gonna go walk around to where the bird was to see if I can fucking find her.
Okay, it's like a good 3 feet away from where it like hit the window and would have fallen, and now it's finally dead.
How the fuck did I get over here? What the fuck is going on
Because
here?
Caitlin's a bitch. That's why. She could have at least put it out of its misery.
No.
Okay, well, do I see Caitlin? Do I see her
No.
anywhere?
You
Okay.
don't see Caitlin.
I'm gonna try calling her again.
But you do happen to see there's something shiny coming out of the woods. There's also something shiny around. There's a few shiny things that you can kind of see twinkle around kind of like the home garden area. There's like a community garden sort of thing for these 3 houses.
Okay, well,
Proceed.
I see some shiny stuff, so I'm gonna walk over towards the garden.
Okay. Awesome.
See if I can
awesome.
recognize any of the plants.
You see some carrots and some tomatoes. It's springtime, so they're not like in full bloom or anything. There's no like vegetation that you can eat. You also see a water spigot, and there is a pitcher of water rather than a watering can sitting there. But this water is pristinely clean. Like, even the pitcher is pristinely clean for being an outdoor watering can.
I'm gonna go up and just like pick up the pitcher and just kind of like smell it. Maybe
Smells like water.
take a taste of it.
Okay, you take a taste of it, and it is the best water you've had in your life.
Oh my god.
And suddenly, it starts out as being sort of fuzzy. Like, not as in fuzzy as in like, oh, this kitten is fuzzy.
Mhm.
Fuzzy like anybody's understanding of why Andrew Lloyd Webber does anything.
I'm gonna go with moderately. It's kind of like a picture that's super blurry, like almost to the point where it blends into the background.
Okay.
But it starts to become more in focus, and you start to see these, because you could see where these creatures had started being. Like, you could kind of, if you focused really hard, you would have been able to see them a little bit. But all of a sudden you bring into focus these creatures, and they are fairies.
Oh my god. Did the old lady like roofie this water?
You're being stared at by 4 fairies. One of them's holding a small clover.
Why are you looking at me? I'm just high right now apparently because of this fucking water.
There is a skinny one, a female one, and a short, fat one.
Okay.
The skinny one and the short fat one are both male. The fat one's like, that is our water.
It's a really low voice for a fairy.
He's been, drinking way too much water.
I'm just gonna set the water down.
What is in that water?
I don't fucking know what's in this water. But listen, you may be hallucinations or something, but can you tell me where my friend went?
Oh, you mean the pretty one that walked into the woods?
I mean, I'm just as pretty as she is, but yeah.
Yeah, she went into the woods. I wouldn't go in there, though. That's where the sprites live.
Okay, hallucination. I'm just gonna go that way. Towards my friend, because she might need my help.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
So you walk towards the woods.
How's Sunny doing?
How's Sunny doing?
Yeah, well, he actually wanders downstairs.
Okay.
I kind of look around to see if Laura's there.
Laura Dern.
Laura Tanner is not actually at the house right now.
Okay, good. Because I'm definitely going to check out the books. I'm going to rummage through the books.
God, you're so weird.
It's time for stealing.
Okay.
It's time to do
So
a
you look at
crime.
these. You start rifling through some books. How are you rifling through these? Are you just like throwing books off the shelf, or like, are you?
No, I'm more careful than that.
Okay.
I'm more, because I don't want to clean up that mess.
Okay.
But I kind of like look.
Any specific shelf?
and
Well, so I'll give you some options. There are books on like your normal cryptozoological creatures. There's some on like Old English folklore. There's some on American folklore. Weirdly enough, there's like 3 books on Arabian and Middle Eastern sort of myths and things. And then you see a bunch of like Greek and like Greek mythological creatures and stuff with the statues and everything. There are also no bookends on this bookshelf because they're packed. Like it's an overly stocked bookshelf.
Okay, so.
You also see something move out of the corner of your eye.
To which direction?
It goes from one end of the windowsill to the other.
I kind of want to stop what I'm doing and go investigate that.
Okay.
So I want to go over to the windowsill and check it out.
Okay. Do you like lean into the windowsill, or do you like look around? Just like look around the windowsill.
I look just. Did it come from the outside?
No, it looked like it was inside.
Looked like it was inside. So then I just like kind of look on the windowsill on the inside.
Okay. You see a small. It's like a thimble full of water.
So I guess I just kind of pick that up and start inspecting it.
Okay. It's water in a thimble. The thimble is
That's it?
like not tarnished or anything though, so it's like
Huh.
a pristine thing, and inside of the water also looks really clear.
Definitely just kind of shake the water out of it and pocket it.
Okay. You do that.
Um,
And you go back to your books.
yeah, I go back to my books. I try finding like more cryptozoology books on fairies.
Okay. Okay, that's going to take you a little bit of time. So you're just looking through probably the English folklore then?
Yeah.
Okay. So after about like an hour or two, you find a book that is on fairies and how to see the invisible world. And in this book, you read about how places that are highly populated with fairies or magical creatures, there's usually a spring or a well that opens up around a portal to the Fey realm. Usually mortals or human beings can't see or find the portals on their own. they have to be shown or they have to be chosen to enter. But the water that comes from these springs and wells has the magical properties to allow you to see into the magical world, which is parallel to our, well, not parallel to our own, but it's kind of like a layer to our own world. So it just explains how the water that is from these springs makes things overly pure and clean. It's the purest form of like innocence, I guess. It's a wellspring of innocence in a nutshell is what it tells you.
Okay, so I have a move also that's
Probably.
called Connect the Dots.
Okay.
It says, I'm wondering if I can use it, so I'll explain it to you. At the beginning of each mystery, if you look for the wider patterns that current events might be a part of, you roll sharp, and I can ask you any question like, is this person, this Laura Turner, connected to current events more than they've said?
Okay. This sounds like a perfect time to use that.
Okay, because I know she hasn't introduced very much of herself, but I kind of want to ask how is like all of the fairy, like why does she have all these fairy books?
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Ah, damn.
For sure.
Well,
Plus sharp.
the good news.
That would be 5.
Good news is you mark an experience.
Yeah, marking experience.
That's true.
So that's a critical fail. I will go ahead and give you an answer though, for the sake of progressing the story. I won't give you any specifics, but yes, Laura Tanner does know more than she's letting on. Kevin, we'll go back to you.
Yep. Hello. Hi. I'm in the woods. I have a gun.
I guess it would be Caitlin. Yeah, Caitlin.
Yes.
So Caitlin, you have a gun.
Yes.
And
A
you're
Kimber Micro.
with your phone. What are you doing with your phone?
I am putting that back in my pocket.
Okay. Okay, you put it back in your pocket. Just as well, you put it in your pocket. You the buzzing is getting a little bit stronger. Like it's like a bunch. You started with 1 bee, and now you've got like 6 bees.
I am going to walk slowly out of these woods.
Okay. Just as Cassie is walking towards you into the woods,
Oh, hey, girl.
you see her surrounded by sprites.
I have a gun.
Okay. So, like, don't freak out. I might be hallucinating. I drink some weird water. But there's a whole bunch of things floating around, yeah?
Cassie.
What?
We promised we weren't gonna do GHB unless we were doing it together.
I didn't mean to.
Well, it's fine.
Okay, but you do have like 10 things like buzzing around, yeah?
You see 2 of them approach her and
So why do you have your
shift.
gun out?
Listen, I heard a bee.
That's fair.
You know I don't have my EpiPen on me.
And two of the sprites shift, and they like throw their arms out and start to fly.
Oh my god, swipe to your right.
Like I did on your cousin.
Yeah, exactly like that.
I will Charlie's Angel swing my gun to the side.
Okay,
To the right.
go ahead and roll. Roll to kick some ass.
Kick some ass or act under pressure, because I don't know something's
Act
here.
act under pressure. That's probably better.
Sweet, it's a +1 either way. That will be a 10 altogether.
Hey guys, thanks so much for listening to Tales from the Tables. My name's Wes. I play Cassie, our lovable sidekick. If you like what we're doing, go ahead and check us out on Patreon at Tales from the Table, also on YouTube at the same handle, or you can check us out on Twitter at TFTT Podcasts. Thanks so much again, and we'll see you next time.